Proud of the way the guys played today, played with energy, played together. 17 assists. That goes to show that we're capable. And I'm always preaching that you're not playing against the opponent, you're playing against yourself. And what that really means is it doesn't matter who the opponent is, you have to conquer yourself. You have to go out and challenge the doubt that you may have, the fears that you may have, and go out and perform. And if you can conquer yourself, the opponent becomes easy. I thought we were aggressive. I thought we were attacking. We did have some lulls where we talk about when we get a 10, 15, 20-point lead, building on it. There were times when we let up, got casual, and they got back in the game. But some of that is also learning with a young team. Questions?
Kenny, with all the speculation going around, was there any sense that you were coaching for your job today? Did you feel like that?
I did not feel like that, but I wouldn't feel like that no matter what. I go out and I focus on the team and the guys, and I didn't come here for me. I came here for them and for this community.
Coach, have you spoken to Josh about the status of your job?
I have not.
Kenny, it just seemed like the effort, the intensity was night and day from the Arkansas game. What flipped the past couple of days for you guys to go out there and have a game like this?
I talked to the guys about, have they quit on each other? Have they quit on the team? Have they quit on themselves? They vehemently denied that they had. They said they believe in each other. And I said, then let's practice that way, like you believe in each other and that you want to share with each other. And they went out and did it.
Curtis looks like a shooter. Maybe we saw him in one of the scrimmages where he hit a couple shots. We haven't seen that in real game action. What did he do to prove to you that he deserved more minutes, and then what did he show you today?
We've been on Curtis about taking good shots in rhythm within the flow of the offense. I thought today he did. There are times when you're a young player where it's hard to figure out what is a good shot within the offense. And when you see Curtis shoot the ball like that, it's an example of what does that mean. Somebody drives and kicks it to you. Let it go with confidence, hold your follow through. Every shot is a game winner. I thought today he was locked in on that. The biggest play for me, though, wasn't the shots. It was the drive and kick down to Brandon, which that's the type of things that help him become a better player, not just a shooter.
Yeah, this was a game where you played everybody seemingly, but I noticed that Adenolo didn't get in the game. Is that because he's dealing with an injury, or is there another reason why he didn't?
He's dealing with an injury. He's battling shin splints that we're trying to get him healthy, and hopefully he continues to get healthy.
Have you noticed a change at all in Huntley Hatfield the last 2 or 3 games? He seems to be more aggressive, more assertive, calling for the ball, and it seems like his body language says how much he cares.
Definitely, I believe in Brandon. I believed in Brandon when he plays bad. I believe in Brandon when he plays great. I challenge Brandon every day that he's in this program to give me more, to give us more, because I know what he's capable of. I still don't believe, listen, he had 20 points and 12 rebounds. That could easily have been 28 points and 16 rebounds, easily. That's what I want to see. I want to see him max out, reach the most that he can reach in his potential.
Kenny, I guess after having a performance like this, what is the message to the guys, and just how do they kind of keep that consistency going, especially now with the game coming up next week?
Just build on what we're doing. Every single day get better. Every single day spend time with each other, love each other. Build a camaraderie that says nothing can infiltrate us, that we're going to fight for each other because we love each other. And if we do that and we play with energy, and we're going to be okay.
Yeah, can you, were there any specific players who after the game Wednesday, took ownership and showed more leadership than you've seen over the past few weeks, trying to get the team back on track?
I thought Trey did. I thought Sky did. Mike James obviously always does. Brandon was emotional after the game. They all were hurt. They were hurt. They were hurt by their performance. They were hurt that they felt like they let each other down. But the sign of a good team is you respond to that with your actions.
Kenny, shooting the three-pointer, I mean, at this day and age, obviously, with what we've seen from you guys, it hasn't been good until today. The transition from going 2 for 15 last game, you guys went 9 for 16 today. Have you guys worked on that more? Is this just something that is different for you guys? I mean, where does that change occur?
So one of the things that we talk about is the shots that we've missed have been open jump shots. So about a week ago, whenever we ran offense and whenever we scrimmage, I would say the shot has to be a 3 or a post up. And so what would happen, we're running the plays against each other, the other team doesn't know what we're doing, and the one group has to get a 3. Now, in a 20-minute practice or scrimmage or against each other, how many 3s can we make, not how many can we take. And so slowly you see it getting better and better. I'll say this again, I believe we're a good shooting team that just has missed open shots. And some of that is confidence. Some of that is, I know we spend time in it. We're in the gym. We're working on our jumpers. We just have to have confidence and shoot them within rhythm.
Is there any update on JJ and Dennis? Any timetable for when you might get those guys back?
Not yet. Hoping they can join us soon, but we'll see.
Kenny, I know you said that you haven't talked to Josh about a job status, but in terms of a trajectory moving forward or how to move forward with this program, have you had any conversations with him since Arkansas State?
Oh yeah. We've talked about that of how do we take this to the next level? How do we make sure that we are playing in a way that we build momentum, not just within the program, but in the community, so that people are proud about this program. I believe Josh wants us to be good. He wants us to make his fan base proud. And I know he wants for the guys to enjoy being here. So, and I have the same goals.
Considering all the other stuff that's been out there about that Josh met with a couple of players and all the others, did you sit and talk at all to the players about the noise and how they should deal with it and how you're dealing with it?
A little bit. I've been doing that all along. For me, I guess because I'm 57 years old and been around a lot of basketball and a lot of different scenarios, I've learned at an earlier age that if you're motivated by the critics, or if you're motivated by the praise, you set yourself up to be heartbroken. For me, I think it's important that people understand that I am emotionally committed to this program. And at the end of the day, young people need to know what that looks like, what that feels like. To have a program, to be a part of something and have people criticize you, they need to understand that. It's easy in a social media age to want all the praise, but what happens when you get the critics and you get the people jumping off the bandwagon? You have to have your faith. You have to believe in something bigger than you. And I try to be an example for that, but young people, it's hard to tell at times if they are really paying attention to it. I talk about it, and I hope that they're learning a lesson that, in a day and age of NIL and all this other stuff that's going on in social media, that you have to be focused on why you're here. You got to be focused on what your job is. You have to be focused on character. And you don't waver from that at any cost. So that's my belief, and I hope that they are learning that.
Kenny, with that being said, it's harder maybe for the guys to do than you to block it out? And I mean, it kind of showed today that maybe they did. Do you feel like they did a good job?
I thought they did a great job. I thought they, for the last 3 or 4 days, we've been talking about really, have you let go of the rope? Have you? I don't believe you have, but you answer it. And I'm okay if you say, yes, I've let go of the rope. And to a man, everybody says, I have not given up on my teammates. I have not given up on this program. We're going to do what we said we were going to do. We're going to play with energy. That does not mean we win every game. That means we go out and we make people proud with our effort, and we can look ourselves in the mirror and say, we tried really hard.
Coach, in this day and age of social media and NIL, also the importance of winning. Have you stressed to them that the wins need to start coming, especially as you get to ACC play?
I stress to them that they need momentum and they need good stuff to happen. I stress to them what would it look like, the feeling would have been like if the ball goes an inch to the right or left versus Texas. What would it be like? What would you have felt like? So, yeah, we need to win. We need to win, and this is a good win for us at a time when there's a lot of doubt, a lot of fear. Sometimes kids play not to lose because they don't want to let people down. The second you do that, it's hard to win. It's just the reality of it. So I want them to play free. I want them to play together. I want them to have fun. This is a great game. And there are so many lessons in this game that I want them to walk away with that will equip them for whatever they do in their life.
Everybody good?
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Coach.